I thought our team played fairly clean. It was a little rough to start, and I thought we played fairly clean. We needed to compete. It was one of the things going into it because we figured CCU was going to compete against us. And I thought that the team managed themselves pretty well. As far as offense went, I think Kelsey did a great job. She led both sides with kills tonight, and our defensive player of the year held to that and had a ton of blocks. I don't know how many, but it was like a wall several times tonight. So she leads that. She's proud of it, and so it spreads across the whole front row. The second time we play teams, we always review as a team, post-match and then pre-match we'll review. I'm big on taking notes and figuring out what worked, what didn't work. And so then when we play someone again, we can make those adjustments. So we usually take care of our side of the court and what did we do well that worked, what didn't we do well to fix. We knew they may have had a different outside going into the game, so that was something that was a little bit different that we talked about in prepping for. But we really prepped the same way prior to playing them the first time as well. Do you guys have anything to add on prepping the game?
Yeah, I mean, we knew that they were going to have a lot of fire coming back out since we played them the first time, and it was still like a 3-0 sweep, so we knew that they were just going to come out with a lot of fire. So we were ready for that and excited to go back at it.
Yeah, I had told people last spring because we had lost 6 seniors, and then an additional 2 others, so eight kids from last year. And so Nikki was going to be new. I wasn't sure how much of an impact she would be coming in, so all spring I had no idea. New head coach, a new whole team. I knew we could be good, but the success we had early, I really had to readjust what we were going to do all year. I had a game plan of development, and that all happened within the first 4 weeks. So I had to readjust that. And then the team just kept responding to all of the goals, all of the expectations that I had for them. And so they've challenged me. I think even at whatever year of coach I would be, I think this year they would have challenged me anyway. But I couldn't ask for anything better as first-year head coach. It's all a little bit on the front of our minds, but we always have to, we know that stress is there, but we always take it one match at a time. We'll attack tomorrow night's match against Metro the same way that we would attack any sort of regular season, but we do have end goals, and so the way we play tomorrow will dictate those, is how we kind of approach it that way.
I think it's a great opportunity. I think we've all was a little bit of a bitter taste in our mouth after it, just coming out knowing that we could perform better, and then just having that on our mind that that was our one game that kind of held us from solidifying a singular regular season conference championship. So I think it's a great opportunity for us, and I think that we're going to come out with a lot of fire and ready to play just because it is our one loss, and it's definitely a bitter taste in our mouth. So we're excited for sure.
Right, it's really important. That's something that we've worked on the last couple weeks, just blocking reps all the time, and they run a lot of slides and everything. So we worked on that a ton, and just everything kind of came together tonight. So it was good. No, not really. Not until I think it was that one game, New Mexico. Was it New Mexico Highlands?
Yeah, New Mexico Highlands. She had several, and I think Shadron, she had several.
Yeah, but never.
She is one that doesn't. She's proud to block, but I don't think she really keeps track. And I would commend Caitlin Martinez. Helps her as well. The Pins are doing a good job of helping her get blocks. And then, like you said, serving a team out of system, we served really aggressive tonight, and that makes blocking a lot easier when people are bump setting balls. You can set it up, so it's on our servers as well, I think.
I mean, obviously it's extremely important just because CCU is a very emotional team, and if you let their emotions kind of build and you let them have that opportunity, that's when the fire is going to start coming and you're going to make it more of a match. And so going in, I think we knew that we had to do it right away, just to solidify it solidify it and just make it easier on ourselves so that we could control the match and we could control the emotion, especially being on our home court too.
He did not, actually. But, the one thing that I always learned from Frank is that it's always a team effort. And whether, he had built a lot of what is here in the culture. And yes, I was here, but it's always under the guidance of the head coach. And so I think if he were sitting here, he would say the same thing, that it's not just whatever I'm doing or whatever situation, that it takes the whole team. And we don't have a big team this year, but everyone that's on the team knows their role and does it really well. Yeah, a good team that's getting really hot. And yeah, we have that one loss to them, and we'll take a look at how we can maybe expose some of the things that we saw tonight. But I think there aren't a ton of changes that teams do this late in the year. It comes down to a little bit of heart, a little bit of tactics, and then being efficient at the same time. Yeah, height in the front row helps. So, we're looking forward to it. I think Christian put up a really good fight tonight, and I commend them for the way they played, and they're always very respectful and appreciate. And I love playing teams that just love to play the game like that. I was Sophia Perano all week in practice. Right, Kelsey? Because we respect her, and she's a great kid. I have nothing but the best to say about her as a leader and a person, and she's good. And so we respect the heck out of her, and a lot of our prep was to try and defend her. And she had a great career, and I was glad to be a little part of it, yeah.
Yeah, I was just super excited about it, and I owe it all to my teammates and coaches, because they helped me this whole year, and just kind of always just telling me to constantly push over the net, because I'm so tall, so sometimes the ball will literally hit me here, so they're just constantly reminding me just be low and over, you're fine, you got it. So I just owe it all to my teammates and my coaches for sure.